How's it going, everyone? This is the Jose Show. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys are the best. As usual, we have a lot of interesting stuff to cover on today's episode, and one of them is going to be pretty shocking. Something that's going to be kind of intense, but at the same time, it's going to be something that, you know, things happen for a reason. So, anyway, let's get started. Well, TMZ has reported that actresses Loughlin and Felicity Huffman have been indicted in college admissions bribery. The U.S. Attorney's Office broke down this alleged scheme during a news conference and named William Rick Singer as the ringleader. They say he created a fake nonprofit charitable foundation which served as front to launder the payments from parents. The feds said most parents paid between $200,000 and $400,000 for Singer's help. Some payments apparently went as high as $6.5 million. All told, they say investigators uncovered about $25 million in bribes. Singer allegedly instructed the parents to write off the alleged bribes as tax-deductible donations to his nonprofit. Feds say Singer will plead guilty to racketeering charges. Felicity Huffman and Loughlin have been charged along with 48 others in a massive bribery scam involving some of the most elite colleges in the country. Court records show the actresses and others allegedly paid hefty bribes, as much as $6 million, to get their kids into various schools, including Yale, Stanford, Georgetown, and the University of Southern California. The charges include conspiracy to commit mail fraud and honest services mail fraud. Felicity has been arrested and is presently in custody, and TMZ was told that Felicity will be released on a signature bond, which essentially is a promise to appear in court. And then TMZ also reports that the alleged scam was reportedly unearthed after authorities found a California businessman who ran an operation helping students get into the college of their choice. Authorities say parents would pay the man a predetermined amount, which he would funnel to an SAT or ACT administrator or a college athletic coach. The feds say if the money went to a college coach, the coach would arrange a fake profile that listed the student as an athlete. If the money went to an exam administrator, the administrator would either hire a proctor to take the SAT/ACT or correct the student's answers. As for Loughlin, she and her husband, Massimo Giannulli, the founder of Massimo Clothing, allegedly paid $500,000 to have their two daughters designated as recruits for the crew team at USC, despite the fact they did not actually participate in crew. However, the feds say Massimo sent action photos of their daughters on rowing machines. Massimo, who was also charged, took a cheap shot at one university. According to the indictment, he wrote an email saying he wanted to make sure we have a roadmap for success as it relates to our daughter and getting her into a school other than ASU, in quote. Loughlin's daughters caught some flack last year when she posted a video about starting college. She stated, in quote, "I don't really care about school," and explained she was excited about partying and game days mostly, which angered viewers who commented, calling her spoiled and privileged. She later apologized for her super ignorant and stupid comments. As for Huffman, she and her husband William H. Macy allegedly made a charitable contribution of $15,000 to participate in a college entrance exam cheating scheme on behalf of their eldest daughter. The indictment says the daughter was given twice the amount of time to take the SAT as other students, and the paid proctor agreed to secretly correct her answers afterwards. The indictment says the girl received a score of 1420 on her SAT, an improvement of approximately 400 points over her PSAT. Macy was not indicted. According to the docs, the FBI recorded phone calls in which Loughlin and Huffman talked about the scheme with a witness who was cooperating with authorities, and the federal indictment out of Boston has a twist. It says most of the kids admitted to the schools had no idea their parents allegedly greased the wheels to get them in. And then TMZ reached out to the reps for both Felicity and Lori. So far, no word back. Wow, you guys. This is intense. This is something that I, to be honest, think is wrong, of course. Really wrong. And I think that is the most wrong and low way of getting your own kids into school, especially into one of the best schools in the United States or of the world. Because when it comes to getting into schools, especially grade schools like USC, you should not be playing around. You should be doing great in school. You should be having, great grades. You should have good, of course, behavior, and you should study, of course, to get those good grades, so that way you could get into a good school like USC and the other schools that were also mentioned. Because that's how it works. That's how the process works when it comes to getting into a good school. Scheming schools like this is definitely just a way of cheating, and it's a foul way of proving how much you care about your education and how much you just care about getting into a school just because the school's a good school, and just because the school is going to give you the good education you want, just because you made it in such a wrong way. So with that being said, in order to get into a school like USC, you need to really work hard at it, and you don't need to be bribing or scamming or scheming any school, period. Not only because it's a way of showing how much you don't put your effort into the school, but also it's showing how much you are going to break the law. Because by law, you really need to have the effort, the potential to be in a school like USC and Georgetown, of course. Definitely. So I really, really do think that people get what they deserve, and I feel like it really shouldn't. This really should have never happened, really. Especially coming out of actresses. Like, come on now. Like, couldn't they at least teach their kids, that fame and success comes from working hard and not from cheating and scheming and from bribing? Because these are actresses that I'm sure they have gone a far way, especially Lori Loughlin, that we go way back with her, back when she was on Full House, when she was Aunt Becky. This woman has been on TV for the past almost 3 decades. And she has worked so hard on the person that she is today, being a successful actress and earning so much money. Now, all of that should have really taught Lori and these other actresses, like Felicity Huffman, to teach their kids that, like I said, money and success and fame doesn't come easily, and it comes with working hard and with dedication. That's how it should be. Instead of just cheating in and breaking the law, that's just wrong. That is just completely wrong. So I really do think that I really, really, really do think that people get what they deserve, and if Lori Loughlin and Felicity Huffman and the rest of these other people that have been charged are going to be, you know, are going to be checking into prison anytime soon for what they did, then just let it be, and so it be. That's the way life works, and maybe that'll teach them a lesson to actually not break the law, and also not be scamming and not be scheming on other people, and especially important schools. So I really am shocked about this, and I really do feel bad for the schools that were the victims of this scam and of this bribe that went on. So yeah, I really am. I really do feel bad. I really do. But anyway, that's life, you guys. That's life. Well, anyway, on to some better news. J-Lo and Alex Rodriguez have gotten engaged. They just got engaged this past weekend, finally, after a few years of dating. It has been reported that J-Lo's ring, by the way, engagement ring, costs over $1 million, which of course is worth a lot of money, and it's worth a lot, especially for someone like J-Lo. And the ring is a diamond ring. It's really nice. Too bad I don't have the images for you guys, but it's really, really nice. Alex Rodriguez really got her something of her interest, that's for sure, because J-Lo, I mean, not only is she just a superstar, but also she loves the good stuff. That's what I've noticed. She wears the best clothes when it comes to red carpets, events, and the best jewelry too. So Alex Rodriguez, now that he has been dating J-Lo for the past few years, really does know her interests and really does know how to spoil her, but in a good way. So I really am happy for the couple. I really am happy that this relationship is lasting too, and I really do hope and feel like they're maybe gonna have kids, or maybe not. Who knows? I don't know if that's in their plans, but if that is, that would be really nice. And J-Lo, she is turning 50 this year, you guys. That is a big year, but in a good way. But she is looking better than ever, though. For her to almost turn 50, she is literally looking better than ever. She has literally the young looks of a 30-year-old or a 25-year-old, because of how good she takes care of herself and how good she exercises and dedicates her time to herself. I definitely would love to look as young as J-Lo by the time I hit her age. Definitely. So I really do think that J-Lo, she has it all. She definitely has it all. Good looks, good talent, everything. I really am happy for Alex Rodriguez for finding the woman of his dreams, and I really am happy for J-Lo for finding the guy of his dreams. I feel like they both make a good couple, and I feel like this is gonna last even more than it has lasted. So yeah, and I mean, as previously reported, Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom, they got engaged too, but Katy Perry's ring, it costs more. It costs like 5 million, and it's like a flower shaped ring. It looked really interesting, but I mean, I feel like it's not about the price, about the ring, about the engagement ring that matters here. I feel like it's about the dedication, and then the love and respect that a couple has for each other. Because as long as there's that dedication, love, and respect, that matrimony or that couple or that relationship will last, and um, things will just be well. Maybe not perfect. I don't. I haven't heard of a couple having a perfect, relationship, where there's never issues and never this and that, but at least work things out and have a good and healthy relationship to the point where we're not hearing anything bad like abuse or cheating, nothing. So, as long as none of those stuff is going on with a couple, um, everything should be fine. Um, and yeah, that's all I gotta say. So, congratulations to Jlo and A-Rod for their engagement. I really can't be any prouder of the both of them. Now, from engagement to marriage, rapper Chance the Rapper has been, well, just got married this past weekend to longtime fiance Kristen Corley. Um, as we all know, the both of them were together for like the past few years. Have been together for the past few years, and they welcomed their first daughter, their first child too. Um, 2 years ago, well, 3 years ago, almost 3 years ago, and now finally the both of them have tied the knot, and now they are happily married, and I really can't be any happier, of course, because, like I said, a happy couple is a healthy couple. Um, so yeah, um, but man, I've been seeing a lot of young celebs getting married these days, like in their 20s, in their mid 20s, like Justin Bieber, now Chance the Rapper. It's pretty interesting. Oh, Miley Cyrus, that's another one. So yeah, it's pretty interesting to see how there's marriage going on. But hey, as long as you're happy, as you're succeeding in this marriage, and you are really dedicated to this marriage, and you're being loyal into this marriage, then everything is going to work out, and everything is going to work out just fine. Now, if there is going to be a lot of, even not just cheating and abuse in a marriage, or even just not other good things going on in a marriage, sometimes that stuff could happen even before a marriage, and or even in a game, or especially in engagement. So it's that's not good at all. So with that being said, as long as none of that stuff gets to happen, I feel like everything should be just fine with Jlo and A-Rod, and then with Chance the Rapper and Kristen. Everything should be just fine, really. It we definitely should just hope and wish them the best, and hope that the matrimony and then this engagement gets to last, and that of course we don't get to see anything controversial nor anything bad sooner or later from the both of these couples, especially from TMZ. Just saying. Well, anyway, that is all the information that I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys have a lovely day, and please do not forget to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel, and of course, don't forget to tune in to the Jose Show every day, because I mean, hey, I got lovely scoops for you guys. So anyway, till next time, I hope you guys have such a wonderful day. Peace. Peace.